Just what's going through his head right now. Some headlines back in Milan tomorrow morning. Possibly. No mistake from James. Cool as you like.
He talked about the goalkeeper being 6'5". He talked about being 16 with 6'5". You can maybe see why Mihajlovic has made the change. But in fairness, Diego Lopez isn't much smaller, is he? No pressure on the young Milan goalkeeper. James gets Real Madrid off to the good start.
More work for Nigel de Jong. First up for Milan. And he too, decisive. Up comes Marcelo now. Just agreed a new contract at Real Madrid. Already over 8 years in the famous white shirt. He's got a new deal to 2020. And these have been perfect spot kicks so far, 2-1 Real Madrid.
This is the wrong way, the young keeper. So they placed it in the opposite corner. 3 good penalties so far.
Oh, just put the instep through it.
He hasn't warmed up, has he? Never got a touch of the ball when he came on a substitute.
First touch in the game for Alessandro Madrid.
Part of the plan of Mihajlovic, young goalkeeper, 6'5", put on a substitute who didn't get a touch of the ball to take a penalty. He scored. Can the young goalkeeper make the save from Casemiro?
No. Guessing wrong again, the teenager. 3-2 for Real Madrid. All 5 penalties scored thus far.
A lot of players waiting for the goalkeeper to make the first move. Probably not. He's just been unlucky on his guesses so far.
Carlos Bacca up next. Might have won it in normal time, but for an excellent tip-over save from this man Kiko Casilla. Oh, he's missed it. And Casilla was going the other way. Joyously received by the Real Madrid support.
How far off the target is this from back up? It's always going wide, isn't it? Didn't really get the curl on it, went pretty straight. He aims that side of the goal. It never came back in with a bit of swerve on it.
Sergio Ramos with a chance to put pressure on Milan if he scores here. No mistake. 4-2 Real Madrid. And Milan have to score from this. The 16-year-old goalkeeper has not smelt any of those Real Madrid penalties. Keisuke Honda. leaves Real Madrid with an opportunity to win it now.
He's guessed pretty much wrong on every occasion, the youngster Donnarumma. He has to get it right on this occasion.
Real Madrid on the cusp of winning another trophy in this International Champions Cup via a Toni Kroos penalty. They've already won the version in Australia. Oh, the goalkeeper! The biggest moment of his fledgling career. The 16-year-old keeps Milan in it.
That's the only time he guesses the right way. It's against the World Cup winner. What a moment for the 16-year-old. Keeps AC Milan in it.
Well, whatever he does for the rest of his career, he'll remember that moment against one of the most celebrated players in world football, the German international Toni Kroos. Luis Adriano. No mistake. On we go.
It's a fine penalty. Keeper Garcia guesses the right way, but powerful in the corner. The goalkeeper for Real Madrid couldn't get there.
This young goalkeeper's heart will be racing now as he faces Dani Carvajal. Just fainted as if he was going to his right there, the goalkeeper. Almost got a hand to that. Straight down the middle in the end from Carvajal.
Yeah, a little bit of a Panenka from Carvajal. Didn't have him down as that, I must admit.
No, me neither.
He was going to put his foot through the back of it.
5-4. Ricardo Montalivo. Tidy penalty from the experienced Montalivo.
It's a good pen.
Real Madrid involved in a lengthy penalty shootout in Australia against Roma. They lost that one 7-6. Up next is Nacho.
I was pretty sure we wasn't going to get a Panenka from Nacho. Routine penalty. Corner as well, well taken, well struck.
Even if he had gone the right way, he wasn't getting close to that. Zapata, Colombian defender, up next for Milan. 6-5, Real Madrid lead. Wouldn't normally be over penalties, this man. Looks a little nervy about it. Finds the bottom corner despite the best efforts of Garcia.
It's a good effort from Zapata. Didn't get goals in the 90 minutes, but the crowd are enjoying the thrill of the penalty shootout.
Denis Cheryshev, the Russian. Real Madrid with the first option. So we've got to sudden death to apply pressure again on Milan.
Gets away with that one. If that was his intention, wait till the goalkeeper dives, roll it down the middle of the goal.
Jose Mauri, like so many Argentines with dual nationality and citizenship, has to score and does. 7-all in the shootout.
Who's left? You know what's going to happen, don't you? The 16-year-old's going to take the winning penalty.
Oh, now then, taking fantasy too far. What a story that would be. I'm surprised this man has been so far down the Real Madrid list. It's Isco.
Quite happy to step back, let the others take on the responsibility. Makes light work of putting it to the goalkeeper's left in the bottom corner.
Well, not far away from the keepers, are we? A little bit of extra entertainment for the big crowd at the Shanghai Stadium. David Calabria, just 18 years old. No mistake from him. Broad smile at the end of it. 8-all.
We will still be nervous. So many people in the stadium. 18 years old. Knows if he misses that Milan lose.
Hesse next for Real Madrid. Very, very confident run-up.
It was tough on the keeper. Hesse taking the slower run-up. Kiko Casilla make a save. Soon back and missed the target completely. One miss for Milan.
Up next is Paletta. 9-8 for Real Madrid in this prolonged penalty shootout, which continues.
Looking at the players who've yet to step up, trying to work out who it is. St. Louis, all the players at least wanted to take one.
Kiko Casilla down to the Real Madrid goalkeeper. Well, we've seen some goalkeepers taking penalties. Courtois and Joe Hart in this International Champions Cup tournament around different continents, and they don't take much of a run-up, do they? They like taking goal kicks. Now then, the 16-year-old.
Goal kick technique.
Can he score? No! Casilla wins it. And having saved one to keep Milan in it, the 16-year-old misses. Real Madrid prevail 10-9 in the penalty shootout, thanks to Kiko Casilla. So Real Madrid pick up their second trophy in the International Champions Cup, having won the round-robin three-club tournament in Australia. They've now won a similar competition in China. And thanks in the end, in the shootout, to Kiko Casilla, Real Madrid win 10-9 on penalties.